Hello, and welcome to Channel Divinity, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am Trent. I will be your DM for this homebrew campaign, and going around the table we have...
I'm David, and I play Cassiel De'Hart.
Dean, and I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
Awesome. It has been a couple weeks since we last played, so to do a brief refresher, Dean, what happened last time?
Oh, shoot. Last time we were at the auction, and some crazy stuff went down. Blank knows Morse code.
I do know a little bit of Morse code.
And he got a drone. Was it a drone?
Yeah.
That's what we called it? Yeah. And he got a drone thing that seems to, maybe be from his past?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Who knows?
Didn't you have, a flashback about it?
I don't think I had a flashback, but I recognize.
Oh, it said his name.
It did say a name.
Did say a name.
Which I think was revealed in his background episode.
It was not. It was a different name.
Oh.
It was Beckett.
Yeah, it was Beckett.
Beckett
I don't
was the
know
name that
what
was
that
said.
name is referring to, but
Beckett was the name that was said.
What was the name in the background episode?
the name in the background episode was Bridget.
Oh,
but
okay, that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and then also a tome, I think, or something about golems from Cass's past showed up in the auction, and Cass went to go do some snooping, I think, and then we were successful in getting this crystal for Stag and them, and also a key very similar to the key that the statue of a cheetah gave Vesper showed up, and it got immediately bid for and taken by Booth 5, I believe.
That is correct.
And so Vesper was going to go check that or send a message to them to try and meet with them.
Yes. So 3...
Wasn't it Booth 5 was the one where we could have seen who else was in it? But we chose to go on the other side of the booth?
You could have seen who's in Booth 5 or Booth 6.
And we saw Booth 6, which
No, you saw
we
Booth
saw Booth
1,
1, which was the Templars.
Oh, and if we went up the other path, we
You
could
could
have
have seen 5 or 6. You don't know. You didn't go that way.
I mean, I tried.
Well, yeah, but it was too late. So
Did I miss anything?
Just that the meetings are already set up. The people in Booth 6 set up a meeting with you guys and said, come over. They said, right now. You, Vesper, sent a message to Booth 5 and set up a meeting there.
Or a request for a meeting,
Or a
right?
request for a meeting. They haven't come back with a message yet. And Vesper did his... Not Vesper. Cassiel did his disguise self shenanigans and set up a meeting with the magic crafters who were in Booth... I think it was 2 or 3. Whoever... I think it was 2.
Oh, yeah, the halfling. Windstrider?
Gina Windwalker.
Windwalker?
and the Dragonborn.
And the Dragonborn Jules. And Gina, the halfling, seemed to be in charge, and she said, we don't have time right now, but they can just come anytime they want to the Magic Crafters headquarters, and we can talk to them about stuff. I don't think I missed anything else. Did you buy anything else with your money?
Yeah.
You did?
Didn't you?
No, I tried bidding on some things, but I ended up just jacking up the price for the magic.
You really? So
crafters.
how much money do you have left over?
I still have... Let me check my
Wasn't it
photos
like
real quick.
1,200
I still had
or something like
close to 1,500, yeah.
Oh my
Let me
goodness.
check.
Oh, and we introduced Freya.
Oh, yes, the little dragon.
Freya is awesome. Let's go.
True. Are you sure you didn't buy anything else? You didn't buy...
Let me check. I took
You
a
bought the
screenshot.
drone. You bought the drone
Yeah, I
and
bought
the
the
crystal.
drone and the
I
crystal.
thought we
That
bought
was what I
something
got.
else, but
No,
maybe
it
not.
looks
He
like
tried
that's-
getting other
he-
things, but
he-
we didn't end up getting anything
He
else.
bid on a shield thing.
A
but then
shield bracelet,
didn't
that's
get
right.
it.
You
So I
almost
ended-
got that.
I ended with 1,150 gold.
Yeah,
From that was from Narya.
And according to her, the leftover gold is yours. So
Sweet. I'll take it.
you can take that, or you can split it however you want.
I'll split it with you guys. Or I'll just hold on to it until one of you guys needs it, and then
And
I'll
then
let
be
you
like,
guys-
surprise! I
It's like-
have 1,000 extra gold.
Here you
It's like
go,
the
boys.
party fund.
Yeah, it's the party fund.
Anyways, we're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna say Cassiel is walking back over to the group.
Sounds good. And at some point, I would have dropped the disguise so people don't go up to me like, hey, I need you.
Okay. So you drop the disguise and you walk up to the group and you see your two friends are walking out the door and are kind of looking for you and kind of starting to walk towards booth 6, where they were just invited to have a meeting.
Cassiel, it's good to see you.
Yes. Did you get anything else? I didn't hear.
No, we didn't get anything else, but we did get an invite to do a meeting with Booth 6.
Oh, all right. There's another meeting we'll have to do at some point. I'll tell you after this one, though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna meet with Booth 5 as well. You missed something big while you're gone, actually.
What happened?
Apparently something that Vesper recognized.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after we meet with Booth 6. Yeah.
That's right. You haven't told them about the key yet.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. So it was Booth 5 that was meeting with us right now?
Booth 6 right now, and then Booth 5 later, or do you want to do Booth 5 first?
We haven't gotten it confirmed yet if Booth 5 is even willing to meet with us.
Okay.
So
Do we
I'm
need
sure
to...
I'm sure the page servant boy will find me when they have their response.
In fact, as you are all walking over, I'm assuming you're like walking and talking.
Yeah,
we're
over
walking and
to
talking
booth
to
6.
Booth 6.
You actually see the page boy saying like, "Goodbye, sir," to a man that is walking the other direction down the stairs, and it looks like he might have just come out of booth 5. The page boy turns and sees you and walks up and says, "Oh, hello, sir. The gentleman in booth 5 said you can go ahead and meet with him at his abode at a later date." And then he holds up a like invitation to you with like a seal at the bottom, and it says the Mountainsbane family.
Do we see what he looks like, or is it just like the back of his head?
You just see the back of his head.
Okay.
Vesper just stares at the name on the paper, mouth open.
Cool.
You might want to close that for this meeting.
And then he sticks it in his pocket.
Do you recognize that name?
Yeah.
From where?
One of my friends on my my group that I was a part of, he was also a Mountainsbane.
Really?
Yeah. I actually have his some of his belongings. So
That's right. Yeah. You were in a different adventuring party.
yeah, I was hoping to return those belongings to his family. I just didn't know where they were exactly.
Do you think these Mountainsbanes are the ones that are related to your friend? Do you think they're related?
I'm not sure how common the name Mountainsbane is among humans, but
Oh, I have no idea.
there's a good chance.
As the elves and robot contemplate with each other, this eternal unaging party.
We will be alive for eons. No.
Anyways, I think that's booth 6 over there, right? Were we meeting them there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you were
think
gonna
we were
meet them
meeting
in
them
booth
in the
6.
booth. Yeah. So let's head over there.
All right. You open the door to booth 6, or there's a page boy outside the door, and he says, "Oh, hello, sirs." It's the same guy. And he opens the door.
Same child with the
same-
identical twin.
The same identical twin child.
Hey, Jesse.
Was that his name?
They all start with J, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there was like Johnny and Jerry from last time. I don't
I-
know if it was Jerry, but one of them
Honestly,
was Johnny.
I've got Todd stuck in my head, but
I have
don't
no
have my
idea.
notes.
I do not remember. I came up with those names on the spot because I didn't have enough listener
Well,
names.
this kid's name is Jesse because it's on the name tag.
He opens the door and he says, "Go ahead, go right in."
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we walk in.
You walk in, and as you walk in, you see seated on the couch is a gnome. This gnome is the smallest gnome you have ever seen in your life. He is like barely 2 feet tall. He is an extremely, extremely small gnome. And
What did this guy buy again that we wanted?
He
he
wanted to talk to us about the drone, I think.
No,
Oh,
he
no,
wanted
he
to
wanted
talk
to talk to
us
you about the
gem,
crystal.
The crystal, yeah.
Oh, the
crystal
crystal.
ball.
That's right. That's
and
right.
this is the guy that got outbid every single time until the Manual of Bodily Health, which is the book that if you
Which is a crazy item.
you read it and you read it 48 hours over the course of a week, and you permanently increase your constitution by 2 and the maximum of it by 2. It's a really, really good item, and he got it. You see him and he says, "Oh, please, my friends, sit down. Oh, I got to describe him a little bit more. He's got like dark brown hair, and he's got a more Hispanic complexion.
Okay. Is there anything that he's
He's-
wearing that would distinguish him from like other people? Is he rich? Is he poor?
He's wearing a very, very fancy tuxedo, but it is small.
Oh, he's wearing a
for
tuxedo
fitting
to
him.
fit him.
And he waves at the couch across and says, please, sit down, my friends.
Does he appear elderly at all?
No, he appears to be probably, middle-aged.
Okay, because
for a gnome.
gnomes live like 400 years. So
Yeah.
like if this guy appeared elderly, then
No. He
Okay.
appears kind of like middle-aged.
cool.
Vesper's gonna let Blink take the lead just because Blink is the one who bought the stone.
So I'm gonna, I'll go forward and sit on like the right end of the couch, kind of leaning on the armrest.
As like the couch like tilts up,
Yeah.
I'll go and push the other side down and sit on the other side.
There you go. Because Blink, how much do you weigh again?
I weigh close to 300 pounds.
Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, that's what happens, and the guy kind of grins. He's just like, "Oh, you're a heavy man, my friend. Very gordo."
Why, thank you.
He says, "Well, introductions are in order. I do not know your names, and you do not know mine. My name is, my real name is Tostada, but because I am so small, everyone calls me Landito." That is a name given to us by, I think it's Reagan_Oliver from
Mhm.
Instagram.
Yeah.
She sent in the name Landito, and so that is how I have the name Landito in here.
Well, nice to meet you, Landito. And I stick out my hand.
He has to get up and walk across because the couches are kind of like facing each other with a table in the middle. But he gets up and walks across and shakes your hand and says, "Yeah, so what is your name?
My name is Blink.
And your friends?
Well, my name is Cassiel.
Cassiel
Vesper.
and Vesper. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Vesper does not have Freya on him at
Okay.
this point. He's like dismissed her into whatever spirit world she goes to.
Okay, cool.
Are you sitting on the couch with us? I
No,
thi-
I'm standing at the
You're
door.
just standing? Okay, cool. You're our bodyguard.
Or are there other seats?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a long couch. There's like a middle seat on the couch.
All one couch?
Well, there's like two couches, and then there's like a table in the middle. And he was sitting on one couch, and Blank and Cassiel sat on the other couch.
Just sit on the same couch as him.
You could.
On the middle seat, though.
Take up a bunch of space. We just propped this guy up.
Spread.
We just propped this guy on the
no,
table.
I'll just lean against the wall by the door.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "Are you the leader, Blank? Are you the one that has the crystal?"
I'm the one that bid for the crystal, yes.
Ah, yes. So I would wish to buy this crystal off of you.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not really the one you should be buying it from. I'm a courier, almost. I bought it for someone else.
Well, do they need that crystal in specifically?
Yes, I do.
What if I gave you a different crystal you could bring? Why do they need the crystal?
That's not my purpose to disclose their motives with it.
Well,
But if you'd like to bring it up with them, you can.
he says, "Give me 1 second," and he runs over and one of the servants that's nearby. He like waves him over and says, "How soon is it going to be here?" They say, "It should be here any moment." He says, "Please, why don't we sit and have refreshments for a bit? I have something to be brought, and I wish to show you something.
Okay.
Is there any way I could purchase this off of you? Maybe I could replace it with a crystal."
The only way you'll be able to get it is if you talk to the people that bought it. And
You were the one that bought it.
I bought it for these people that lent me their money to buy it. So you can talk to Staganaria in Stagrest.
Stagrest.
It's not that far away.
It is not that far away.
And I'm sure they'd be more than willing
have it
to
now.
haggle with
Let
you.
me tell you a little bit about myself and why I wish for this crystal.
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Go for it.
Can I also roll a perception check afterwards?
Go for it.
I'm trying to figure out if he's being shady, especially with what he wants to like show us and stuff,
Okay.
just to figure out his intentions.
This guy doesn't say hello to my little friend when he goes to show us something. I'm gonna be mad, Trent.
He's not showing
He's
you
actually
a gun.
in a cartel.
It's a 14.
He's not seeming to be threatening you with anything like this. He seems to think whatever he's going to bring is going to convince you to trade with him.
Okay.
That's an 11.
What are you trying to look for?
For perception. I just wanted to see if there was anything kind of out in the ordinary of his room.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Everything's kind of in order. He says, well, look, the reason I wish for this crystal is my family is a bit of, we are collectors. We collect the magicite crystals, especially the elemental magicite crystals. We have a complete collection of the purest magicite crystals possible, but we are missing the purest earth magicite crystal. This is the one that you have bought. And at that point, a servant walks in with a box, and he goes, oh, yes, wave over here. He waves his hand, and the servant walks over, and he grabs the box, and he puts it on the table, and he opens it, and you see a magicite crystal, and it is a earth magicite crystal. And he says, look, this is the one that I currently have. It is an earth magicite crystal, if that is what you are wishing to bring back to whoever you are bringing back to. But this one is not quite as pure. And I wish for the purest in my collection, and you have the purest one I have ever seen in my life. And so I wish to purchase that one off of you, and maybe I can give you this one and a little extra gold. That is why I inquired
do
of
an
the
Arcana
purpose.
check and ask him at the same time, how can you tell it's so pure?
Go for it.
It's a 5.
Okay, you have no idea. He says, it would be easier if we can compare. Can you pull out your crystal and show?
I left it in the other booth. With the other items that I have. I can go grab it real quick.
Can we send a page boy?
I'll go
Vesper
grab it myself.
definitely has it on him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he would not have left it in there.
It is easiest to show with comparison. I can try to explain if you wish.
Vesper says, I have it.
Oh, can you put it on the table and put them next to each other?
No.
Okay,
I will hold it for you to see.
Can you at least show?
Yes, and I hold it out for him to see.
The moment you see the two of them, you can clearly tell there's a difference. The one that you have is like a light brown and almost seems to be faintly glowing, and it is like, it's very clear with just brown in it. This one on the ground is the one on the table is a much darker brown, and almost seems to have little flakes of like stone or other material mixed inside the magicite crystal.
Mm-hmm.
He says, as you can see, this one is not quite as pure. It is how do you say? Do any of you speak Gnomish?
Diluted?
It is easier for me to speak in Gnomish.
I do not speak Gnomish.
When you say clear, do you mean it's like a marble with like brown thing in it, or do you mean like it's like a quartz that's brown?
I mean more like a quartz that's
Okay.
brown.
Is Gnomish a language?
Yes.
I thought there was island languages.
Oh, that's true. There are island languages. I don't know if we've talked about that on the podcast yet.
You haven't talked to it to me at all.
I kind of got rid of most of the languages in the world and instead made a common language and then a language for each of the islands. And then there are some ancient languages as well.
So would this guy speak a Chetan?
Yes, this guy would speak a Chetan. So he says, do any of you speak a Chetan? It is much easier in my common tongue.
How do we know what languages we speak?
Yeah,
I know a Chetan.
A Chetan is supposed to be Elvish, is the equivalent.
Oh.
Each of the languages have like an equivalent. So a Chetan is Elvish. I think Brahmian is Dwarvish. I think Zonaran is Gnomish. I have it all written down somewhere, and I can pull it up later, and we can go over that. I completely...
It doesn't matter what we compare it to, though, because they're just their own thing.
They're just their own thing.
So he speaks a Chetan.
He speaks a Chetan.
So character creation wise, I'm an elf, and so you speak Elvish. So would I speak a Chetan?
Sure, you can speak a Chetan.
All right, cool. I greet him then in a Chetan. Hello.
And he says, "Oh, good. Someone speaks a Chetan. That's great."
The accent dropped?
Yeah,
I mean, he speaks his native tongue. He doesn't have an accent. on
yeah,
his
I know.
native tongue.
Sometimes it's kind of hard. My Chetan has a little bit of an accent from Shays, but yeah.
Yeah, my common has a bit of an accent from my my Chetan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
So what were you trying to describe it as?
So I was just trying to dang it, now I can't use an excuse of not knowing the language. I was just trying to say that it's blended with other materials as well. It's not 100%. It's like an ore.
Oh, it's like impure?
Yeah, it's like an ore, so it's not 100% pure earth magicite. It has little bits of stone flecked into it.
Okay, yeah.
And then he goes back into common, and he says, well, so I explained it to your friend here. I believe that I just wish to have the pure in my collection, and this one is not pure. It has other impurities inside of it. and I wish to purchase the pure one. So here is my offer. I give you this impure crystal. You give me that pure crystal, and I add in an extra 2,000 gold.
Are you telling that to David or to?
No,
or
he's looking at blank at
he's
this
looking
point.
at me. Again, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to talk to Stag and Narya about that. They are the ones that asked me to buy this for them. So if you want to change their mind, you got to talk to them, not to me.
There's nothing I can say.
Can I roll a persuasion with that?
Sure, if you want, yeah.
It's a 6.
That is not good enough. He just says, there is nothing I can say that will change your mind. What if I throw in this book that I purchased?
No.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
big book.
Oh, very well. I shall head to Stagrest. Post. Are you heading to Stagrest soon?
I will be heading there soon to drop this off, yeah.
I will have to clear my schedule and make my way to Stagrest.
All right. Sounds good. And I'm pretty sure they'd be more than willing to make an offer with you, but in good conscience, I can't do that to them.
Very well. He stands up looking kind of sad, and he grabs the box and closes it. Well, if you change your mind, please come my way, the Tostada Manor. We are one of the most noblest families of the city of Stemdale.
What is your family known for?
We are known for collecting things and being small.
Do you have any family business?
Yes. We work very closely with the Magic Crafters, and specifically the designing of the city to allow Steamworks to dock into the city, and we deal mainly with Steamworks.
Look at that improv right there.
Yeah, hey, Dean, make sure you cut out that 30-second gap where I just had to think of something.
Well, thank you, Mr. Landito, and I'm going to shake his hand again.
He shakes your hand and says, "Thank you very much, Blank, for giving me of your time.
Of
Again,
course.
please reconsider and come to my mansion. Maybe if you come to my mansion, you can go through our house treasury, and we can find out something that fits more of your palate, and we can trade that way. And again, you can still take home a crystal, an earth magicite crystal. This won't be as pure."
Well, all right then. I will think it over.
Okay, you do that, and I will see you later. And he.
Oh, one moment, sir.
Oh, yes.
You said your family was in the magical technology business?
Yes, we work with city design, and we
Design.
work closely with the Magic Crafters to make sure they do not blow up the city.
All right. Have you ever seen this sigil before? And I hold up my box of cards that has the family sigil on it, which I don't know if I've ever described, so I probably should describe now. It is it looks like the art style of your typical European house crest type of thing, that kind of art style, in different reds, maroons, and purples. And the animal is Enfield, which for people who don't know,
Which is everyone.
hey, there's gonna be someone.
Is this a
somewhere.
real animal?
No, this is a fantasy animal.
Okay.
For whoever you don't know, it's a creature. What is it called? It's like a chimera type creature. So it has the head of a fox. It's got eagle wings attached to the arms. It's got a larger body and hair of a lion, tail of a badger type of thing going on with it. Look it up. It's pretty cool looking, but it's got that Enfield just doing a little hop dance thing, and it's that red and purple.
I have never seen this sigil before.
All right.
My apologies. Should I recognize it?
Oh, it's just there's an old elven family that worked in magical technologies, and after the Inquisition, they kind of
yes.
fell out of it a little bit. But I was wondering if you'd seen any of their stuff, or any of them left.
No, I have not seen any of such things. Is there anything else I can help you with that maybe will convince you to give me this crystal? Information, maybe? I could trade?
I don't need any information. Blank.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
It's a shame. We have so many beautiful star charts at home. Just kidding. He doesn't say that.
I'm going to be honest, Blank is starting to lose his temper a little bit.
He doesn't say that.
Okay.
He just says, very well, I will see you later. And he leaves.
After he's gone, Vesper's going to be like, wow, that guy was insistent. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
He was persistent. That was a little intimidating. I'm going to be completely honest. Thank you for holding the crystal, though. I appreciate it.
You held your ground, Blank. Good job.
It was scary, and he's like, you can see him like shaking a little bit.
Well, yeah, good job, Blank. I don't know why that man's last name made me hungry.
Do we need to go out for food?
Yeah, I'm in the mood for a Rickroll.
An open-faced taco. Anyways, we can't get food here, though, guys. It's so expensive.
Yeah, you don't. I went down there earlier. It's bad.
Cass, did you say we had another meeting?
Yes. Not a pressing one. So I went over to booth 2 and the people in just to see who was inside. And it was that Dragonborn, I think, that you told me.
Mm-hmm.
Jules.
The
Wait,
psycho
Jules?
One? Yes.
The psycho one.
Yes, the psycho one.
Oh my.
She had apparently spent a lot of money, more than she was supposed to, and the person who built her out of the situation was a halfling, right?
Yes.
Because halfling it's crazy to see one.
Yes, you do not see them off of the fleets ever.
Yeah. No.
Did they say their name?
Yes, it was a halfling, but I know pretty crazy, by the name of Jenna Windwalker. Gina Windwalker. And so Gina, she seemed friendly enough. She said that I was disguised, by the way, so she's not gonna recognize me.
Oh.
But she said that it would be all right if we met with her anytime. We just have to go to the guild and try to talk to her then.
Oh, okay. Halflings are pretty nice normally.
You've met them before?
I've met a few of them, yeah.
Have I ever?
No.
They don't go up to Shays.
Well, they go up to Shays, but you've never met them.
What are halflings like?
I don't really know. Trying not to stereotype. They're short.
They're short?
They're short.
Oh, like the gnome friend
yes,
that we
just
met.
like the gnome. Well, not quite that short. That man was small.
They're normally slightly taller, and their feet are bigger, right? Halflings in D&D.
Yeah, their feet are bigger and they're normally a little bit pudgier.
Yeah, they're normally nice. The few I've met are nice. They're really smart. It makes sense that they work with the magic crafters, just because the halflings. There's like the only ones I've met really are from the soaring fleet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Blank, do you know what that is?
I don't, but I'm just going to say yes just to let you continue the explanation of halflings
no.
for the first thing.
No worries, Blank. You can always ask. You're only like, what, 2 months old?
Yeah. But I don't want you to tell me like everything all at once, or else we'll be here for a while, I guess.
No worries. The soaring fleet is literally that. It's a group of flying ships.
And his eyes get really big. He's like, wait, flying ships?
Yeah, actually. That's why when I saw the drone, the machine you just bought, it kind of reminded me of their stuff, because they have flying technology.
Whoa, so it's like the thing I just bought, the drone, the like helicopter thing, right? Cool.
Similar, I guess. I'm not sure if they are the ones who made that flying your drone or not, but
they do know technology, so it might be a good idea for you to meet them anyway.
I might need to have to.
I might need to.
Sorry, I might need to have to. When you know, I'm gonna have to ask some of them about it.
Yeah, they
That's
actually
really cool.
Yeah, they could probably help you.
A page boy that's there says, sirs, can you please clear the room?
Yes, we can leave the
Yes,
room.
yeah.
Yes, we.
So we start walking out. Where do you guys want to go? The guy from booth 5 who I wanted to meet, they said a later date, so they must be busy today. Maybe we can try tomorrow.
If you look at the invitation, it just says like, come by the mansion anytime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just didn't want to wait here for you.
We follow them home.
You honestly could.
Did you guys want to get food before we head over?
I wanted to at
Is it
least
late
put my
now?
drone.
No, it's only like
Or-
12.
Yeah,
Put
the
your drone
thing,
somewhere
yeah,
safe.
Just
Maybe
in,
we'll
like,
stop by the
room.
Templars.
Or the Templars. Yeah, I could.
I
Do we
feel
have
like-
a room there? Or wait.
I
where-
don't think so, but they might be able to keep it safe for us.
Oh yeah, we could ask Glib.
Yeah, Glib's a pretty nice guy.
We
He's
could
a
all
pretty nice guy.
Blank. You seem very excited about buying this. And it was very fast paced in the time because it's an auction. But do you know what this is? Do you have a connection to it?
No, I've never seen anything like it, but I heard something. It was a name. It kept saying Beckett over and over and over again, and I don't know why, but it made me feel similar to when I opened up the star chart for the first time. It made me feel happy and sad and excited.
All machines know each other.
True. Yeah,
Your
all machines
your
do
machine
know each other.
racist.
No, you're the one who said that.
Your machine racist.
So you think it's probably part of your past then?
Maybe, yeah, or something that someone might know about it. Yeah.
Do you, when you've been on the Fritz before, you talk about memory banks? Is that something that you can access in this device, maybe? Does it have a memory bank?
Oh, this drone thing? I haven't checked yet, but
Because
I
maybe,
could check.
yeah, you could find answers.
Maybe I could figure out who this Beckett person is. I've never met a Beckett before.
True. Maybe it's your dad, your real dad.
Maybe it's my dad. Whoa, I haven't even thought of that. Maybe it is my dad.
Or
Maybe
it could
he's
be a
looking for
brother,
me.
or it could be a friend. But if you felt good feelings hearing that name, then it's probably a good thing, right?
I would say you should take it to the halfling first. They're probably more reliable than Jules. It might be scary to bring that over to Hirsch.
Yeah, would you guys be willing to go with me when I bring that over? That way I don't get cornered by Jules again.
Are you scared, Blink?
Yeah. Yes. Like he
Completely
kind of like
unashamed.
looks down a little bit and he's just like, yeah.
No, that's okay. It's okay to be scared.
It's okay to be scared of girls.
It's true, Blink. Besides, don't you remember? Why am I blanking on your names? Zephyr?
Vesper.
Vesper.
Zephyr.
Besides, Vesper already has dibs on her.
What are you
That's
talking
right.
about?
That's right. The book you have.
I haven't showed you guys this book.
No,
told us about
that's-
it.
No, I
that's
didn't.
He didn't tell us about it. No.
The Dragonborn romance
No,
novel?
Yeah,
he
I
hasn't
did not
told
tell you about it.
He didn't tell us about it. But we as players can tease him about it because we know about it.
True.
All right, so you start to head out. They give you like a dolly basically to carry the big drone out because it's not like a small drone like we have today. I think I said it was like
It was a good like
I think it was
4 to 6 feet.
4 to 6 foot in diameter. So it's like a big old drone.
It's a big old drone, yeah.
and
And one of the arms is broken.
yes,
on it, right?
one of the arms is broken and is just like sitting there next to it. On
How
the
big
dolly.
is the crystal?
The crystal? Is like I don't know, maybe like fist size, a little bit bigger than fist size.
Like a
You can
softball?
hold it in like a softball. It's not really crazy big.
Got you.
So you take it and you take it where?
I was gonna take it to my room in the Shadow
Okay.
Sword Tavern.
You take it to the Shatter Sword Tavern, and luckily you've got a room on the first floor, so you don't have to try to get it upstairs. You can just wheel it in. As you wheel it in, Henry is there, and he goes, "Hey, what's in there?
Could you repeat that one more time, Henry?
What you got there?"
Oh, this, and he kind of like wheels the dolly a little bit over. This is something that I bought at the auction.
It's worthless.
Oh, it's not worthless to me.
Better.
Well, I did also get this crystal, and but I don't have it.
expensive.
But I got a crystal that was really cool.
Yeah, it's not actually worth that much, Henry. We're just
Can-
gonna keep it in
Can
our room
I eye
for
this
now.
guy?
Yeah.
Is he giving our goods the eyeballs?
Not really. No, he just seems to be like a friendly a little bit with Blank.
Okay.
Because I've been here for about 2 months
and
now.
you too. You've been here
Yeah.
for like a month, 2 months, and so you know he's just a friendly guy, but his voice is just like incomprehensible.
Have we ever tried speaking in him in a Chetan?
Yeah, and it sounds exactly the same. and this is Henry, so he is missing his right arm.
His right arm, yeah.
So it's like all the way up to the shoulder is gone.
All right, let's get this in the room.
Okay, so
While we're in the room and like, hey, Blank, we probably shouldn't talk about what we got with people because we spent a lot of money on these things.
good
And
point.
Expensive items sometimes attract bad attention.
Got you. All right.
The common person wouldn't care about this thing, I think, because it just looks like a big thing of metal.
Yeah.
But I think we should maybe keep the crystal on our person, just in case.
Got you. Okay.
Do any of you guys
Do you want-
remember? I can't remember that safe that had all that money. Did I pick the lock with
Yeah,
the
you did.
combination?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you did.
So do I know the combination for it?
Yeah, you know it.
Do you want to put the crystal inside of the safe, or do you want to keep it on our person?
Blank, that's up to you.
If you know the combination, I would love to put it in there, but if you have a handle on it right now, I don't see a reason to move it. You've been keeping it pretty close. I can just be quiet
well,
about it from now
I just
on.
grabbed it because I didn't want to leave it in the booth.
No, that's
It,
fair.
it is your crystal, so like it's up to you. And he hands you he's gonna hand the crystal to you.
I mean, I could put it in my apron, and he like folds up the front part of the apron to like put it in one of the bigger pockets. But
Are you saying your Warforged body doesn't have built-in pockets?
can I like hide it in like my chest or something? I don't think it has pockets or
Your
anything.
chest does not open and have a big pocket.
Go Blank Ranger. No. No, yeah. So
Go gadget chest compartment.
go gadget. No, it's something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it in the safe then.
All
No,
right.
you don't have to keep looking around my stuff.
All
No-
right.
no worries.
The combination is
It's like a 64-digit comp. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
It's
How big is this city?
pretty big.
Like, the places we go, are they more than a mile away?
Probably not a whole mile, but like maybe if you were in the very center of the city, you could get the whole city in a mile radius.
I just want to cast alarm on the room,
Okay.
that's awesome. That's a good spell.
just to know if anyone goes into the room besides us
Just
three.
trying to rub this in my face because in a previous D&D game, I said alarm is the most useless spell ever.
Wait, that's a
And I cast alarm.
All right, you cast alarm. You draw like the chalk or string
Yeah,
or whatever
can you
it
cast
is.
it with the ritual?
Maybe. I honestly do not know.
When
Yes, so I cast it ritual form, so I don't have to use a spell slot.
we
There you
nice.
go.
I'm gonna wait. You're a fighter, right?
No, I'm a
Me?
ranger.
You're a ranger. Okay.
I just cast a spell.
Right. Drake Warden Ranger. I was thinking Drake Warden Fighter for some reason. Yeah. Rangers can do ritual spells?
Everyone can do ritual spells.
No.
Yeah. Pretty sure everyone can cast a ritual spell as a ritual. It just takes 10 extra minutes.
Well, I know how ritual spells work, but I thought there was a special ritual casting thing. On our way out, I'll tell the barkeep not to send any like cleaners or not to go in our room or anything like that.
You know, oh, you got it. You got it, man.
It's good to see you again, Henry.
Good to see you, Blank.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
All right, and we'll walk out and we'll head over to the manor.
All right, where are you heading? You're heading to Mountainsbane Manor?
Yes.
Alrighty. You head over to Mountainsbane Manor, and as you show up, you see it is an incredibly fancy manor. And it seems to be kind of, it is like Eastern Asian manor. It's like the slanted roofs that are like stack up on top of each other. And so it's like a big building like that. And it seems like it's got a very beautiful garden all around this manor with a big fence surrounding the land that is taking place. And there is 2 guards standing in front of this big fence.
Are they like in samurai garb or to like match the
No,
Eastern Asian?
these guys are just in like regular city guard stuff.
Got you. Okay.
Which
they-
manor is this again?
This is the
Mountain
Mountain
Spain.
Oh, this is the Mountain Spain manor.
Yeah.
Okay.
They see you approach and they say, "Halt! What business do you have in Mountainsbane Manor?"
I hold out the invitation. I have a meeting with. Is there a name on it?
It just
Miss-
says Lord Mountainsbane.
with Lord Mountainsbane.
They say, I see very well. Come right this way. And they open up the gate, and then there is someone in like a kimono standing on the inside. And he says, "Oh, thank you very much. I am the butler here. Let me lead you to the parlor."
Man, so many cultures in one episode.
I know, man. So it's just like this cultural diversity place right here. And this is a human, by the way. And yes, he is Asian. And he walks you up into like the front entryway, and he says, "Please take off your shoes and leave them here as we walk, and you may wear these slippers as we walk around the house."
I take off my my shoes that are relics,
Your Sky Michaels.
and I stick them in my bag.
Okay, that's fine. And he's got like a set of slippers for each of you that you can put on.
Yeah, we do that.
Do
Or
the
I
slippers fit me?
Yes, they've
Okay.
got big slippers. You all put on the slippers.
This is like Blank's first time ever wearing shoes.
Right? I
What is
kind of
this
like
weird feeling on my feet?
Like, it doesn't go clank clank.
it doesn't go clank clank, or like the thump of just wood, just boom, boom.
That's why they want you to wear the slippers. They don't want you to like break the wood
scratch
floors.
scratch the finish off of the floor.
Yeah. This man leads you to a small parlor that has some seating cushions. They're not like couches. They're like the little cushions around a table. And he leads you in and he says, "Please, rest here. I will bring you some tea. I will be back shortly after and with news of when the master will be able to meet with you. Hopefully soon." And he walks out. And that is where we are going to end this episode. What will happen next time? What will the conversation with the Mountains Bane family be like? Find out next time. I forgot what we say at the end of episodes again. I think it's something like,
Give us some
"Hey, you
names.
should leave us a 5-star review," or "You should find us on Twitter or Instagram and talk to us and send messages to us." So leave us a 5-star review or find us on Instagram or Twitter at whatever our Instagram and Twitter handles are, Gordon.
Channel Divinity Pod, and then for Twitter it's CD Pod 23.
That's right. We got a new review, a new 5-star review from Nate Kate Date. It's N8K8D8. I think that's Nate Kate Date. It says, "Amazing. I just met Dean. I'm terrible at remembering names. We happen to be both in a line to get some books signed by an amazing author. He told me about this, and it didn't disappoint. If y'all are looking for a side character for an episode, please reach out. You guys are obviously having an amazing time, and it's super entertaining. Smiley face. I'm a fan. Consider yourself followed, subscribed, and liked. Keep dropping the amazing content. I'll try to spread the word." Thank you so much, Nate Kate Date.
Man, thanks, dude.
Yeah, great guy. Met him at that book signing. I'm just so happy he even like decided to listen. I told him about the podcast just on a whim, kind of thing.
That's so cool. And you know what? If we need a side character, maybe we'll reach out. You never know.
Thanks, Nate.
If anyone else leaves a 5-star review, remember you can leave a name in the 5-star review, and I will use said name. Or you can send us a name in an Instagram message or a Twitter message or to our email, channeldivinitypodcast@gmail.com, and we would love to use those names. I used one today, Landito. Props to Reagan and _Oliver from Instagram for that. I really don't remember what to do at the end of these episodes.
Thank you all for listening.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, everyone, for listening. One more time, I am Trent, the DM, and going around the table, we've got...
I'm David, and I play Cassiel De'Hart.
Dean, and I play Vesper Ravenwing.
I'm Gordon, and I play Blank.
See y'all next time.
Keep tuning in.